Hi guys, welcome back to Absolute Brushes. If you're new here, I'm Pranjali. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I'll be showing you how I contour my face using both cream and powder contour to make my absolutely flat face like so. To go from this to this. So sit back, relax and enjoy. To soothe out my dry patches, I'm applying the hydrating primer by Makeup Forever on the areas where my skin flakes the most. Because the rest of my face falls under the normal skin type, I'm applying the Milani Prime Perfection Hydrating Primer. To fill in the pores of my forehead and my nosy, I'm using the Baby Skin Insta Pore Eraser Primer. And for the pores under my eyes, I'm using the Benefit Professional Primer because I have huge pores in this area. First things first, what is contouring? Why do we do it? If you look at my face or anyone else's face, it's got lots of shadows, pigmentation, spots, scars, textures, etc. And in order to hide these imperfections, we first conceal it with a color corrector. This one's from Miss Claire. In case you want an in-depth tutorial on how to cover scars, spots, pigmentation and other imperfections, I'll leave a link in the description box down below or in the I button, so you can go check it out there. Once that is done, I'll move on to the next step, that is foundation, to give a more even base. And the one that I'm using is the PAC HD Liquid Foundation in the shade 3.9, and I'm blending it using my Damn Beauty blender. Now after applying the concealer and the foundation, you'll notice that I've evened out all my imperfections, but in that process I've also covered up the shadows that gave my face dimension and structure. In short, my face now looks completely flat. And that is exactly why we use contouring, to bring back those shadows and structure. And here arises another question: where do you exactly place the contour? Well, you place it where the shadows naturally falls on your face, that is your cheekbones, your forehead, your jawline and the sides of your nose. Now before contouring, I like to first highlight the features like my under eye area, my forehead, chin and the bridge of my nose with the PAC Take Cover Concealer in the shades Stark Nude and Beach Sand. These are slightly lighter than my skin tone and will make the contouring stand out even more. For placing the contour on the cheekbones, I like to begin from the end of my ear and I head towards the corner of my mouth, stopping it right at the outer corner of my eye. I'm first using a cream contour. This one's Wet n Wild Duo Stick in the shade medium, and this is 2 shades darker than my skin tone. You don't want to go too dark, otherwise blending will become a nightmare. For my forehead, I like to place the contour at the circumference of my head. And for my jawline, I'm placing it right at my jawline. And for my nose, I'm placing the cream contour on the sides of my nose to make it look more slender. And to blend it, I'm just dabbing on it with my angled flat top kabuki brush from Cups and Lashes. You don't want to drag it anywhere else as it can make the area look muddy. And I'll use the same motion to blend my forehead as well. For my jawline, I am dragging the product downwards to hide and conceal any double chin. And for my nose, I'm just dragging the product along the sides of my nose. Now moving on to the powder contour, I'm using the L'Oreal Contour Kit with an angled brush, and I'm starting right at the end of my ear, moving towards the corner of my mouth, blending the contour by moving the brush in upwards direction, stopping right at the outer corner of my eye. It's important that you blend the powder contour upwards to give it that lifted effect to your cheekbones. I'm doing the same for my forehead. I'm blending the contour by using the upward motion. As opposed to my cheekbones and my forehead, I'm dragging the contour of my jawline downwards to make it look more chiseled. And just like my cream contour, I'm dragging the powder contour along the sides of my nose. Just a side note that I normally use either cream or powder contour at a time. This is only for demonstration purposes that I'm using both. Now to add some color to my cheeks, I'll be using a blush. This one's from Ofra Cosmetics Signature Palette. For highlighter, I'm using the shade Moonstone from Sun Dipped Glow Kit palette by ABH Cosmetics on the top of my cheekbones and the tip and bridge of my nose. And to clean up underneath my eyebrows, I'm using the Pac Take Cover Concealer in the shade Beach Sand. And to set it, I'm using a loose powder. This one's New Master Fix Setting Loose Powder by Maybelline. Here I'm just filling in the sparse areas of my brows with this brown eyeshadow from Makeup Revolution Ultra Eyeshadow Palette. Just like my face, I'm also contouring the crease of my eyes to give it some depth, and I'm using the L'Oreal Contour Kit with my smaller blending brush by ABH Cosmetics. And to brighten my inner corners and my brow bone, I'm using the Sun Dipped Glow Kit palette by ABH Cosmetics. For my lower lash line, I'm using the powder contour again from L'Oreal Contour Kit. I'm finishing up my eye by throwing on some falsies, but before that I'll be curling my lashes and coating them with some mascara. This one's Total Temptation by Maybelline. And to set and seal everything in place, I'll be using a setting spray. This one's by PAC. And for my lips, I'm using the shade First Dance by Charlotte Tilbury. And for falsies, I'm using the MAC lashes in the style 07. Before revealing the finished look, let's first have a look at the before picture. And here is the after. What a big difference. As you can see, my cheekbones look more lifted, my forehead appears smaller, the jawline and nose look so much more chiseled. Do let me know, what do you guys think? I hope you found this video useful and learned something from it. In case you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you're new here, please take a moment to subscribe. I post several videos a week. I've left the link to my social media accounts in the description box down below in case you want to follow me there. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.